G'day guys, back here, the day's going on. I'm going to make myself a coffee, cook myself some lunch. So what do? Need to get the fire going. So what I do in my fire lays is I always have two pieces about a hand's breadth apart, or long I should say, and my thumb or a little bit thicker. What I do is I separate them, put them out, and then I put a stack of pencil to finger size timber over the top, branches, things like that. What that does is it gives me a bed to work on. So if there's any moisture in the ground or anything like that, it won't wick up into my bird's nest when I first put it there. It'll also let the oxygen come through and oxygenate that fire and just superheat it really quickly. So start with a good foundation, good bed. I've got my bird's nest. I've been using some stringy bark and some pine needles. So I've got fine matter as a stringy bark and then the pine needles for the bird's nest. And then I've got some loose pine needles there, some very thin dry standing pine, and then some finger size, or pencil size and then finger size sticks up to some slightly longer and a larger stuff. Now I'm not too worried about this because it's just coated with pine resin, and most of that's almost a solid fat wood log, so that'll actually burn quite quickly. But what we'll do, I'll stop talking and we'll get to it. I'll bring the camera around so you can get a better angle of this one. What I've done, wrong tin, is I've got some pine fatwood shavings. I'll just pop those in there as well, and there's a few, been a bit rough, there's a few chunks in there as well. So once they get going, they'll act almost like fire lighters and just extend it. I'll sort of put those towards the outer side, those larger chunks. Clean that off, and let's see if I can get this in, let's say under 2 strikes. Ah, look at that, 1 strike. Alright. Basically just turn that over. And up we go. Put the knife away, make sure that's nice and safe. Pop some of those thinner ones over it. Smoking a little bit, but it's not too much. Now, just adding this in, real thin stuff, just little bits at a time, letting it ignite. And that's how we do it.